Three poems for tonight. The first, a very short poem from my last book of poetry and my one-man show, Infinite Sequels. This is called Upon This Page. Upon this page, I nail the finite phrases they embedded in my brain. Not even the sweetness of this summer night or the sculptured logic of your face can free more words or drive the singing little clusters we might call poems we use to soak up sorrow. Also from Infinite Sequels and my one-man show, a poem called Emily Dickinson. I performed this to a full orchestral arrangement, which I do not have the benefit of this evening. As I always say, this will be a cappella. This is called Emily Dickinson. I have this recurring dream where D.H. Lawrence and Ernest Hemingway pin Emily Dickinson to the floor while Sylvia Plath tickles her without mercy. Well, I don't know why these particular authors are involved or what any of this means. But afterwards, in the dream, Emily Dickinson writes a poem about a tree, and then another one about a spider that spins a web from the earth to the moon. In another dream that I have sometimes, Emily Dickinson and Sylvia Plath lie in each other's arms, just staring at that web, suspended across the night sky like a trellis of tears, silvered and wet with love in the darkness. My final poem is a new poem from my new book of poetry, Such a Frail Book of Endings. And this is a poem called It Sounds Like Rain. When it's over, I'll say thank you. I have to say that because otherwise you won't be sure if it's over. Shh. Shh. It sounds like rain, but it isn't. It's just the corn scraping its dry and boneless hands onto the polished stars and begging. Oh, it's begging, please. And it sounds like, it sounds like praying, but it isn't. It's just the fraying and the wailing of the trains in the valleys, leaving the lovers waving from ribbon platforms. And it sounds like bells over the rivers rolling, their dark hammers tolling, but it's not. It's just the seawall foaming, the deck chairs folding before the green waves scrolling, white-nippled and breathing hard beneath a reddened sky and begging, they're begging, please. In these soft and healing shadows, we invent the sounds that best instruct our longing, that leave us at the altar bleeding, so broken in kneeling, sweetly punctured in grieving, for why we sometimes leave. But sometimes we yield to the tugging at the sleeve and stay. Thank you.
Yeah. More terrifying than the highest heights or the deepest depths which once their thoughts inhabited. But I find comfort in the shared terror. I find solace in your soul. I find what I was lacking, and with your words you fill my bowl. I thought myself so empty, filled only with a void, but then you woke my spirit. The old mask was destroyed.